welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, my name is Heather. This is my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video for you guys that is about the honorsociety.org, which is an organization that basically helps students with college, and that is anything from finding scholarships, finding jobs after college, finding individuals to work with and network, and study groups, all that stuff. For those of you that are either just about to get into college or are thinking about college, or those of you who are in college right now, or even those of you that are done with college, this video is definitely for you, because I'm going to talk a little bit about my tips that kind of correlate with the Honor Society, as well as all of their benefits, what they stand for, things like that, to kind of give you guys a grasp of who they are and what they can offer you when it comes to your schooling. If you guys are interested in learning more about the honorsociety.org and basically a little bit of my tips for college, then go ahead and just keep on watching. If we wanted to kind of put this into the most simplistic terms, the Honor Society is basically an organization that helps like-minded individuals pursue something bigger than themselves. They're looking to pursue these goals, these self-goals, these life goals that they have, and whether that be by building a framework of success with academic leadership or networking with people around them that are just like them. It's something that I feel is a community for everybody for the rest of your life. So now that I've kind of told you who the Honor Society is, I kind of want to break it down a little bit of what they do and give you guys a little bit of tips of my own along the way. One of the biggest things that I really like is that they like to bring together a whole bunch of like-minded individuals and have them all working together to, basically network. You can meet a lot of people that have similar interests, similar majors. With that, why I'm kind of bringing this up, tip number one would be to basically surround yourself with like-minded people. And I say this because I think that it's super important to be around people that kind of have the same kind of goals, or I guess the same kind of mentality as you. I know, like, when I was in college, if I was at home working on homework, just kind of like sitting at my desk, I was a little too comfortable. I didn't feel the urge to want to do my homework. So I would always go to coffee shops. That's like the huge thing that I did a lot, you guys. I would go to coffee shops, especially ones that I knew were filled with college students, and I would work there, and I would feel so much better because I just felt like you have to kind of be surrounded with it. Once you're around a bunch of people that are all doing the same thing, it makes it so much easier for you to concentrate, and it just makes it like 10 times better, because you're like sitting there and you're all just like chilling, doing your homework. You look around, this person's doing work, this person's doing work, this group of people's talking about an assignment that they're doing, and it makes you just feel so much more like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it always made me feel so much more eager. I was always a lot more eager to work and do my homework when I was around a bunch of other people that were doing it. So there's my tip number one. The second thing that I would like to point out is Honor Society has so many different scholarships that you guys can look into, which I think is a huge thing, and that is my number two tip, is look for scholarships. Basically, like, letting money go down the drain is like my biggest regret when it comes to college, because I could have had so many more opportunities to have money to pay for school, and now I'm sitting here with close to $50,000 in student loan debt because I was having to take out so many student loans because I didn't take the time to go and apply for scholarships. I mean, I did a few little things here and there. I was able to get grants, I got some scholarships, but if I would have put in the time and the effort to actually apply for more scholarships, I wouldn't be sitting here with as much debt as I am. And so I think that's a huge thing for you guys. You guys totally need to look into scholarships. Being able to find all of these scholarships on one website, I think, makes it awesome, because I'm always gonna want to try to find the easiest and best things for you guys. And obviously, if it's about free money for school, I'm on it, and I want you guys to be on it. And scholarships are huge, you guys. If you can do what you can to get any kind of scholarship, please do it. That's a huge tip that I have for you guys. It's so important to look for money, because money's out there, it's floating out there, and you need to grab it, and you need to be like, this is mine, because I totally didn't do that, and I am suffering huge now. I honestly don't even have my master's degree sitting on my wall yet, because ASU won't give it to me until I've paid them in entirety. So get them scholarships. It's super important. Another big thing that I really liked about the honorsociety.org was that they are huge on like women empowerment. And obviously, if you guys have been following me forever, you guys know that I am a huge advocate for education, especially when it comes to female education. And I say that because there are so many places all around the world where it's not like, school isn't some kind of luxury. For us here in America, it's almost like it's a luxury, you know, like we have the ability and we're completely capable to go to school. The only thing that really holds us back is money, right? But in other countries, women can't go to school. Women can't just be like, oh yeah, I want to go to school because I want to have a degree or I want to be a doctor. So the fact that they are so big on women empowerment, which kind of ties it again to the whole networking thing, means like a huge deal to me, because I'm just totally huge on that, and I'm so passionate about people going and striving for higher education, especially going for post-grad. Like, if you think that getting your bachelor's is perfect for you, then do it. But if you think that you can go even further and get your master's or your doctorate, do it. Please do it, because it's amazing. It's the most amazing feeling in the whole entire world. I can't tell you guys how excited I am to be able to say that I earned a master's degree. Like, it still blows my mind to this day. And I just want to also point out, you guys, there was one of my subscribers that reached out to me that was like, Heather, like, I just want to say thank you so much for like motivating me to like want to pursue like higher education. And she was saying that she just got her bachelor's, or she was about to get her bachelor's, and when she's done with that, she wants to go for her master's. And so reading things like that, you guys, oh, it like literally melts my heart, because I'm just like so happy for you guys, which is again why I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of information about this organization, because I want there to be as many resources as there possibly can be for you guys. I think it's super important to do your research and figure out what's out there. And another thing that I really like about the Honor Society is that they actually have people who help you find jobs. So one of the things that a lot of college students struggle with is after they graduate, they kind of don't really know where they want to be or what they want to do. So I'm totally not going to lie to you guys, it's really hard to finish school and try to find something 100% in that field unless you already had some kind of internship set up, or you had some kind of pathway to what you wanted to do. I know, like for me, for instance, when I got my bachelor's, I got it in, I got a bachelor's of science, and it was basically a focal point of web design and development. And I worked in a field where I kind of did a little bit of web development. I also did a lot of other things like marketing and whatever. And as I was doing that and I was working in this field is when I really realized that I didn't really want to be a web designer anymore. I was like, why do I want to do this? Like, there's so many things out there that you could just drag and drop and you build your own website. So what else can I do? You know what I mean? So there's just so much that goes on once you're out of college. Once you hit the real world and you actually get to work in the field, or kind of get like a glimpse of the field that you're studying, there's a lot of stuff that can be a bit confusing or overwhelming. And so you really have to try to kind of focus in and figure out what it is that you want to do with the degree that you're getting, or what it is that you want to do in general with like your life and, you know, your future career and whatnot. So I love that they help you look for jobs, because I think that is one of the biggest things that a lot of people struggle with when they get out of college. I also just wanted to kind of pinpoint a little bit of the benefits that the Honor Society has. Textbook rentals, which is awesome, because a lot of times your books are like $1 billion, okay? And you have to try to find any way to find the cheapest possible thing. I always went to like cheapesttextbooks.com because I didn't know about the Honor Society until, like I said, I was about to graduate. But they do help you find textbooks here. And honestly, guys, renting the textbooks is the best decision I've ever made, because then it's like you don't have to keep these lying around or try to sell them back. Another cool thing that they have is in their little benefits is they have restaurant discounts, which, believe me when I say, when you're a starving college student, you will look for any kind of discount, any kind of coupon, any kind of like, oh, today all college students get an extra 10% off. Like, trust me when I say you will do that, because it is so expensive to live on your own and be in college and like not have any kind of like financial support aside from like your own job, or, you know, whatever kind of student loans you're taking out. A lot of people live off their student loans, you guys. So it's like super important to find any kind of discount anywhere, and the fact that they have that I think is awesome. So I hope that that kind of gave you guys a little bit of insight on who the Honor Society is and why I was just so open to wanting to work with them, because everything that I've done, everything that I've gone through with college and all of the hardships that I've had, all of the trial and error, everything that I've learned, I want to be able to share that with you guys. And when I found Honor Society, I thought that it was so amazing that there were people out there, that there was an actual organization that's out there helping people find scholarships, helping people find jobs, helping people find people like them. You know, I just thought that was amazing, because I wish that I would have been a little bit more in tune with all of that while I was in college. I feel like it would have made the experience a little bit easier. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative for you guys. I kind of tried to incorporate a little bit of tips in with my whole grasp of the Honor Society. Definitely check out thehonorsociety.org. Everything will be linked down below for you guys. Check it out, see what you guys like about it, just kind of, you know, do a little bit of research, and I will see you guys in the next video.